Welcome to my YouTube channel, Road Rider. I'm your host. And today, we're diving deep into one of the most loved entry supersports machines on the market, the 2025. Yamaha R15 V4, if you've been eyeing a bike that looks like a mini superbike, behaves like a scalpel in the corners, and still keeps your wallet from fainting, this one's probably been on your short list. In this video, we're going beyond the brochure, how it feels to live with, how it rides in the city and on the highway, what's new in this model year, what to expect from maintenance. First impressions matter, and the R15 V4 knows it. At the moment you see it, the silhouette screams RDNA. It borrows big bike vibes from Yamaha's leader class R1 and the middleweight R7, a low crouch stance, a sleek fairing with a central air intake look, and that sharp tail section that makes even a grocery run feel like a pit lane exit. The paint and panel fit are tidy and tight. Even the switchgear has a quality click. This is a 150-ish cc machine masquerading as a track toy, and that illusion is half the fun. Park it anywhere and your friends will ask, how big is it? Which is exactly what Yamaha intended. Swing a leg over and you're greeted by clip-ons that sit lower than a typical street commuter, still kinder than a true supersport. The riding triangle is sporty, slightly rear-set pegs, a mildly aggressive reach to the bars, and a tank that lets you lock in your inner thigh when you're tipping it into a corner. If you're used to upright nakeds, you'll need a few rides to acclimate, but once you do, the cockpit feels like home. The seat foam has that middle ground firm enough for feedback, not so hard that you're counting potholes. Let's talk engine. The R15 V4 carries Yamaha's signature liquid-cooled, single with variable valve actuation. In practice, that means it behaves like two cams in one, low-end tractable enough for crawling in traffic, then a satisfying top-end rush when you wind it out. This is not a drag strip monster. Fun is in how it uses every cubic centimeter clean, fueling a playful mid-to-top range and a soundtrack that gets better as the revs climb. You'll find yourself short-shifting in the city, then letting it scream on an open stretch. Because the engine loves to rev and rewards commitment. Gearbox is precise with a positive throw, and if your trim has the quick shifter upshifts under load, feel racy and addictives. Now, chassis and handling, this is where the R15 V4 earns its stripes. Yamaha gave it a delta box frame that's been tuned to balance rigidity with feel. Pair that with an upside-down front fork and a linked monoshock at the rear, and you get a bike that communicates. It's on a twisty road, it turns in with intent but not twitchiness. Mid-corner, it stays planted, letting you choose a line and stick to it. Brakes are confidence-inspiring. With a disc at both ends and dual-channel ABS on the higher variants, you get strong initial bite and predictable modulation. For most riders in most situations, stopping power is ample, whether you're braking hard before a corner or shedding. Speed for a sudden city obstacle. Tires are crucial, and Yamaha typically equips the R15 V4 with grippy, road-focused rubber that warms up quickly and works well in a variety of conditions. How does it ride day to day? In the city, the R15 is surprisingly polite. The clutch is light, the throttle mapping is refined, and the engine doesn't protest at low speeds. Filtering through traffic is easy thanks to the slim profile and mirrors that sit just above most car mirrors. The turning radius is reasonable for U-turns, and the heat management is well controlled. You won't feel roasted in slow-moving jams. On the highway, it's a different story in the best way. The fairing cuts wind better than naked rivals, and the tucked-in position makes sustained speeds feel effortless. The electronics package is thoughtfully curated. The negative or color TFT dash is crisp, legible in bright sunlight, and well lit out. You get the essential speed, gear position, revs, fuel economy, trip meters, and on connected variants. Bluetooth features for call and message notifications, maybe even turn-by-turn navigation via a paired app depending on your market. Design. Details deserve a moment. The LED headlamp setup offers a focused beam with a clean cutoff. It's not just for aesthetics. The DRL signature looks premium in the mirrors of the car ahead. The rear LED tail section is distinctive without being flashy. Let's talk numbers the right way. The R15 V4 isn't a horsepower headline chaser. It's a momentum masterclass. The true joy here is extracting everything the chassis allows. Fuel efficiency is solid for a fared sport machine. Ride it sensibly, and it rewards you with commuter-friendly numbers. Ride it like it begs to be ridden, and you'll still do better than most larger displacement options. Maintenance and ownership. Yamaha has earned its reputation for reliability, and the R15 continues that tradition. Routine service intervals are straightforward. Consumables like brake pads and chains are accessible and reasonably priced. Spares availability tends to be good in markets where the R15 is popular, and the community support is massive. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out.